You're not a man.
Fuck off. Anyway, welcome to the Reporting to HR pod.
Yeah, you know
where we
what
talk
I'm
about movies,
Boy, Big Daddy
TV,
H.
pretty much
Coming to
entertainment
you live
in general.
from the 5 to 5 9.
Oh my god, bro.
Talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. Type shit. Marco, Ken, if y'all see this, fuck y'all.
Jesus, bro, why would they do?
Because you know they're going to say something once they see this.
They probably will. I can see that happen.
He was like, what are they talking about this again? I'm like, alright.
Because they haven't watched the movies.
But, shoot, we'll just jump right into it?
Yeah,
What are we talking about this episode right now?
So this episode...
First topic. Let me know.
I mean, we got three solid topics, I feel like, today.
What you want to
talk
start?
about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mayhem Madness. I think that was the full name of it, no?
Yeah.
Okay, Mayhem Madness.
Wait, was it?
Yeah, it was. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then we're going to talk about Peaky Blinders. We started Peaky Blinders.
Season 1, we finished it. We're going to give y'all our thoughts about that.
Yeah, I know we're like real late behind that, but
that's fine.
Yeah, that's cool to me. It's something to watch.
Save it.
Save it.
And the last one, we're just going to discuss that, like, as now that we've gotten older, do we get more emotional in movies? I like that topic for the last one.
Yeah, that's a solid topic because I feel like it ties into the movie, low-key.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay,
we're going to start with 10 and then go...
Yeah.
Alright, now. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, my guy.
Alright.
Rating.
Rate it?
Let's just rate it first before we give our reasons.
Alright.
I'll go first if you want to think.
I'm going to go 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
I already had mine. Mine was like a solid like 8.5, 8 between 8.5 and 9 out of 10.
8.5, 9 out of 10.
And
based off what though?
The only reason I didn't want to give it more is because I've been a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan since I was a kid. Like, I was raised in Nigeria. I used to wake up every Sunday you remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was like Back to the Future?
Right.
When they went to the future.
Yeah, they got stuck in the future.
Yeah, I don't remember the theme song right now, but that theme song used to go crazy to me.
No, that show was live.
Like, every Saturday morning, that and Sherlock Holmes,
mm-hmm.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. I used to Nigeria sit down in front of my TV, watch it every Saturday morning. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
So like this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like I really liked the approach that came with it because they basically changed the story up than what we're used to.
Mm-hmm.
Like. Without spoilers first, this is the without spoilers part. The story is a little different from what y'all used to, but it still worked. It's just, it has me feeling the type of way because it's not the story I'm used to. It's not what I know. That's the only reason why I can't give it higher. Well, that's not the only reason, but that's the main reason I can't go higher. I'm not, like, it's just a prejudice thing. Like, it's like a pure me. It's not what I grew up with. It's not what I love, but it's still really good. So I still got to give it the respect it deserves.
Mm-hmm.
And then other than that, it was just... I felt they disrespected Master Splinter. But, y'all going to see that in the show when y'all watch it. Like, they gave him his respect in that one part, but, like,
mm-hmm.
I wanted him to be more... sorry, I was like...
Are you talking about in Back to the Future or the movie?
No, the movie. Like, I wanted Master Splinter to be more like... That nigga right there.
But, I mean, in every iteration, he's not that nigga.
He has more of a wise, elderly, like, he's more like,
okay. I see what you're saying now. Yeah. You wanted him to be more like, he did feel a little goofy in this one.
Yeah.
You wanted him to be more wise. And
more serious. It's like, yeah, you old. You might not be able to move as well as you used to, but, like, I can tell you used to be something serious back in the day.
But I feel like they tailored this movie more to... Or the kids, for sure.
No, they did. And that's what I'm saying.
That's why I don't think Master Splinter was that, like, serious.
I agree. But that's why I was like, that's why I purposely was saying, like, this is just a personal thing. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just, this is what I wanted. And it's like, dang, y'all didn't give me what I wanted. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to give y'all a higher rating because, selfish. I don't care.
I mean, that's true. But I still thought it was... I still thought his character was... It wasn't as, like you said, the as serious Master Splinter that we're used to. But it was still his character still was important, and his development played an intricate part in it as well. Because he started off, feeling fear or whatnot.
Yeah, and like he grew. Cause I also say that also should play a part in it. Cause I forgot they're kids. They're younger than they are in the other shows we watched.
Yeah.
So Master Splinter's also younger.
Mm-hmm.
He might grow into being wise
badass guy.
I didn't think about that. It might be like the coming of age story.
It could be even for him.
Okay. I mean, it's still a good show. I just in this moment right now I refuse to increase my rating because I'm stubborn. Mm-hmm. But if I watch it again, I might look at it from a different lens and be like, you know what? Mm-hmm. All in all, it was a feel good movie. Wouldn't you agree? Like,
yeah, no, it was definitely a feel good movie. I definitely got a little, you got a
little emotional, right?
Yeah, I got a little emotional, man. I'll admit, I got emotional watching that movie, but I didn't think I would get that emotional watching that movie.
Can we go into the spoiler section now?
Yeah.
Because I stuff I want to say is like.
All right, so what you want to say spoiler related first?
So spoilers ahead, y'all. Not gonna lie, bro. When they wanted to be kids, like just regular kids,
just regular kids.
I was like,
that's all they wanted to be was some regular kids, and they could not be regular kids.
It touched my heart because I was like, bro. Because mind you, I was thinking, oh, this is going to go the same storyline as the other ones. Like, y'all never going to be kids. It's just going to end, and y'all not going to get to accomplish what you want to accomplish.
Yeah, y'all just going to, it's going to end, y'all just have to be played into, like,
just the sewers. Just stay in the sewers. Like, you'll save the world and stay. I was like, oh. But then at the end, when all the whole city.
Yeah, April got on the news and she started spilling the truth.
And the city rallied behind him.
Exactly.
Oh my guys.
It definitely got to that point and I was like, man, I'm so emotionally connected to the story right now. And I don't know, it was just hard to just not get invested. Because it was like, because when you think about it, you think back to when you were a kid, right? And so when you were a kid, you just wanted to be accepted.
You wanted to fit in.
You wanted to fit in. You wanted to be loved, have friends, all that good stuff. And they are looking at that from the outside. They're like, man, that's what it looks like just to be like a normal person. And they're kids, so it's like.
I heard it's even worse. Like, dang.
Yikes.
And so like everybody, like not everybody, because some of y'all who were popular throughout your whole lives. You can't relate. I don't like y'all people. Like, I wasn't y'all. I came to this country, I was bullied. I just wanted to be accepted. I related to them heavy. I was like, bro,
same.
Sitting by yourself sometimes, just looking at people like, dang, I want to be y'all. I want to be y'all's friends. I want to hang out with y'all. I want to do what y'all do, but it's like, y'all want to accept me for me.
Unlocking childhood trauma by watching that movie, which is actually crazy. But it makes sense.
Like, that was a good ass movie.
And no, it was. Exactly. It was. Which I low-key think can lead us into our next question, actually. Now that you're older, like, do you feel like you get more emotional when you're, like, watching the movie?
Yes, 100% yes. Like, 1,000% yes. I don't remember what movie it was, but I was talking to somebody about a movie, and they were like, I watched that movie and I almost cried. And I was like, what are you talking about? I watched this movie as a kid and like it didn't really do that for me. But then I go watch it again and I'm like, wait. There were so many themes and so many like underlying stories that I wasn't even fully able to comprehend as a kid. It didn't hit me as much. Now that I'm older and like my brain's developed, I'm smarter, like I can understand things better. A lot of things hit more.
Yeah.
It's like you can relate to. That's really what makes it more emotional because you can relate to. If you can't relate to it or put yourself in their shoes, you're not gonna be emotional. As a kid, you don't know nothing about life. You don't know hardships. So if you see someone going through hard times, you can't put yourself in their shoes and feel their pain.
Exactly.
You just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. But as an adult, you see it now. You like, I remember even like if it's like a story like with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like. You experienced that as a kid, so like you can relate to that. And it's like, dang,
shoot, Guardian of the Galaxy,
bro, Guardian of the Galaxy,
Rocket
3. Oh,
like That was the first movie in my adult life that I almost cried. I was in the theater, like, I was like, bro, do I feel emotional right now?
Bro, it's a Marvel movie, and I'm like, damn, I feel like I have a tear coming too.
Rocky, I see why you are the way you are.
The other day, I went to go watch that haunted house, the Disney one.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, at the end, I shed a tear or two.
That movie was good like that?
It was just the story, like, bro, I can feel that, like.
It tickled your fancy?
Yeah, just a tad bit. Just a tad bit, yo! I
still need to see that movie. It's definitely on my list.
Just a tad bit, yo, but I don't know. When you get older, it's just like you relate to the situations, and you can put yourself in that situation and be like, I can understand why you feel that way. I see the emotions behind this.
And it's like it just be touching you right in that one spot. It just be like, dang.
Yeah, that shit.
I'm sorry you had to go through this, boss.
Big sorry you had to go through that, because damn, that's hard. That's some hard shit to go through. But
I will say though, like, just before we move on to the next, like, I don't think, because I was thinking when you posed this question at first that, like, oh, okay, maybe movies are just getting better and able to, like, tell stories more, but that's not the case.
Yeah.
Like, movies have always had a way of, like, telling stories to where it's like, oh, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You just understand it more. It's like, shoot, Forrest Gump. You watch that movie as a kid, you're just like, okay, like, you overcame, like, look at you, you're doing good. Mm-hmm. You watch it as an adult, you realize, oh, Jenny's a skank. It's like, it's just like, it's a fact. It's like, movies have always been able to tell the stories in the right way for you to feel it. It's just, whoa! You have to have a certain level of emotional intelligence to understand it. We can go back to that point because I stand on it, and I know everybody agrees.
Jenny's a skank.
How you gonna diss my man?
No, you're right. She is a skank. She's a tramp. She's a whore.
After you're already defiled.
You're right. She's a skank. She's a tramp. She's a whore. She's a terrible woman.
It's like, I don't even want to call her a whore because I don't know if she was a whore.
She was.
I don't know.
She was.
I just know now you're basically, what's the word? Unclean. You're unclean, and now you want my boy who's doing great for himself to take you because you know he's a simp like that.
Bro, she's a used up washcloth.
That's a crazy boy. I don't disagree, but that's a crazy boy. But yeah, Jenny, you're on the top of my list with Rachel, and what's her old girl's name from? Oh, Gabby.
Gabby?
Is her name Gabby?
From Attack on Titan?
Yeah, is that her name, right?
Yeah.
Rachel, Gabby, and...
But Gabby Jenny redeemed herself somewhat. Or has been making amends to. Or attempts to redeem herself.
I don't care.
Jesus.
The thing is, I believe in redemptions, but I also believe in punishment. You need to be punished first for what
she got punished.
Not really.
Why not?
They haven't had time for her to go through her punishment yet. Like,
that might be true.
When she goes through the punishment, then I can forgive you. Like, I'm big. Like, you gotta make it up. But like, and she hasn't really apologized either. If she sincerely apologized, I'd be like, you know what? It's fine. You haven't. I could tell you're still that same dumbass person.
Dang. Nah, she is.
And I just feel like
I can agree.
Like, she just can't do nothing stupid right now because not everybody's on the same side. It's not like, oh, like, you legit can't do nothing stupid.
True that. She can't.
But yeah, I am growing up. You go appreciate movies and TV shows a lot more, and you just be there like, y'all doing a great job at tugging at my heartstrings.
For real.
And for a dude who didn't think he had emotions back in the day, it's like, y'all making me get more of my vulnerable side. Like, I think that's why the shawties be fucking with me more, because they see I'm sensitive. They're like, dang, that's a sensitive man right there. He wears bonnets. He reads. It's crazy. I got my master's degree. That's all I'm saying. What's the next topic, boss?
Peaky Blinders.
Hey, First off, I want to apologize to the members of my Google group because they were talking about Peaky Blinders when it first came out, and I refused to watch it. I just didn't care.
But now,
last one, that was a solid ass season 1. That was a solid ass season 1. I was like,
nah, I'm gonna tell you, season 1 ended so crazy, bro. Them niggas walking up the street to sell their beef. I said
that's some real manly stuff. It's like, oh no, no hiding, just mano.
Hey, clear the streets, get the women and children inside. We going to war.
Our girl's a dumbass.
Who?
The sister. What's her name again?
The sister. I forgot her name. Shit.
But the Peaky Blinders sister, like, bro, how you gonna walk in the middle with your child talking about stop? Granted, don't get me wrong. I know what she was trying to accomplish, and some people might argue, oh, she was smart. They would never harm a girl.
They wouldn't.
But it's
in that time they wouldn't.
I get that, but it's like, why take that risk? Because their beef is not like some small time beef.
No, it's like serious beef.
They were on their way to kill him.
Yeah, Thomas was on the way to off him.
Like, they're on the way to off these people. Like,
double cross them.
What makes you 100% certain that they're not gonna kill the sister of the dude who's trying to kill him?
That's true.
Like, it's just like.
But at that time, she just knew, like, they're not gonna.
He still shot.
Yeah, he shot at Thomas though.
But like, he still.
It could have said something else.
Yeah, it's like. It was that one thing I was like, but that could have been so bad. Yeah. I'm happy she did it because she reduced the casualties, so like it worked out in the end. But I ain't gonna lie, if you ever my girl, don't do no stupid shit like that, please. Because like you putting your life in danger for
that's some crazy shit to pull off.
A maybe, like
I don't even know if they're really gonna hold that fire.
Like,
but since she did do that, they did give us a live ass moment from Thomas. Homie got shot. He said, "Damn, I got shot." He came back.
Nah, I will say when I first started the show, I definitely judged it off rip because I was like, "Oh, this is probably gonna be one of those shows where, like, I can't think of a specific example. But Power, I think, is one good one. A show where there's a lot of drama. The first 2 episodes, the main character does something stupid that he knows he shouldn't have done.
Yeah, and
rather than fix the mistake right then and there, he tries to keep it going. In this case, when Thomas stole the guns, like, he didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident. I get that. Like, he just got the guns, and it's like, bro, everybody's telling you, give it back. It's not smart. This isn't what y'all dabble in. Like, y'all are criminals, yeah, but not this type of criminals.
Yeah.
Everybody's telling him, give it back. And in my head, I'm just like, okay, this is one of those stories. Main character does something dumb, does everything in the power to make this dumb thing seem smart.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the season, because of that one dumb thing he did, it makes everything so much worse. But like, it's gonna be fixed.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, you went through all of this when you could have just lived a smooth life.
That's true.
That's what I thought it was gonna be.
However, I will argue. I mean, that's true.
Like, it wasn't that 100% at all. But I'm saying when I first watched it, I was like, oh, this is what I'm getting myself into. But when you
think about it, also, I mean, he did have a choice. But
he definitely had a choice.
The way the whole story started off though was still live though, like, because it started off his brother got interrogated, right? And his brother
had no idea.
His brother legit had no idea about the robbery.
Hey, I'd be so heated.
Like,
imagine I'm getting beat up for something my brother did, and I'm like, bro, he would never do that. What you talking about? We don't have this.
They don't. He doesn't know. He doesn't even know like it was a robbery. Like, he's just like, no, I don't know. And so we, the audience, find out later as Thomas is telling his aunt, he's like, yeah, so my men got drunk and found a bunch of guns and I got them hidden. And she's like, what? And meanwhile, the brother comes back. He's like, yeah, some copper from wherever is talking about some guns that got robbed. And Thomas is like, oh shit, they some guns got robbed? Hey, bro!
Thomas, he has a vision. He has plans, and they're smart. And I will say, granted, he knows his family. That's because that's the trait of a good leader.
Yeah,
you need to know who's under you and who's around you. Because your brother is kind of an emotional dumbass.
Yeah, he is.
Like he has his good qualities.
Bro, the whole father thing, I felt so bad for him. I was like, because I could see that he just really wanted to trust his dad, but his dad held him at the end.
And it's like, dang,
but you, the audience, I feel like you kind of knew that was coming.
The thing is, I hoped it wouldn't.
I hoped it wouldn't either.
I was like, oh, one of y'all, somebody's, because I ain't gonna lie, at that time, I wasn't really a Thomas fan.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, finally, somebody's going to shut this man up and be like, yeah, I told you so. You were wrong about this.
Yeah.
But it was just another thing he was right at. And it's like, after a point, you just got to respect him. Like, you know what you're talking about. You know these people. You're smart. The only dumb thing you ever really did was fall in love.
That was the dumb thing.
Like, that's really it. If he had never fallen in love with old girl,
he would have been A-okay.
They would have never found the guns.
They would not.
He would have still been able to get away and kill the other people and got all like the legal
everything that he had planned literally actually would have worked out.
Like it really would have. That's why I was like, at the end of the show, I was like, I have to respect this man. Like, you actually fixed the dumb mistake you made at first and like made it work for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you fell in love.
Yeah. It worked for him for the most part until, like he said, he fell in love and gave away too much information to her, bro. Too much.
Love will do that to you. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Hey.
What?
These bitches smart.
They are.
Play your part.
Niggas getting out the outcast lives.
It's crazy. Like, it's just, it be showing you like, damn, like really. I think they even said in the Bible too, like, oh, chasing women will lead to your destruction. It's like, nah, you gotta. I don't remember the exact verse, but it's like it's something like that. It's like, dang, it's so true. Like, you gotta really pick the right one, and you gotta take your time. You can't just rush into it.
No, that whole big fact.
Because love is a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's so dangerous. It's like that double-edged sword. It makes you strong, but it can tear you down at the same time.
Big tear you down.
You know, like, hey, all my queens out there, just, you know what I'm saying, stay true to yourselves. Y'all who are good out there, because y'all are our strength, but you're also our weakness. Like, that's just a fact. You are our strength for sure, but you are our weakness.
No, brother.
Am I wrong?
Nah, you're not wrong.
Like, dang. Like,
a shorty can build you up.
Like, with the right shorty by your side, you can take over.
You can take
anything.
over the world.
Anything.
With the right queen at your side, you could be the king of the world.
But at the same time, with that queen at your side, she could tear you down voluntarily or involuntarily. It's like she can be used to tear you down, or she could do it by herself. It's just like, oh.
That's crazy bars.
Because by yourself, you can only reach so far. You're going to reach you're
going to reach your peak.
Your
where
peak,
you need
like,
your
dang,
partner.
I can't do this I can't go no further by myself. You need your queen.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, now it's like, okay, I'm going into that. It's like you go into a new tax bracket.
Yeah.
It's like, now I'm making more. Yeah. But I'm taxed so much more too. It's like, ooh. Dang. It's crazy world we live in.
Bro, big time crazy.
But I'll say, last thing I want to say about Peaky Blinders, that copper, the main detective dude, I do not remember names for nothing. I apologize. If y'all watch Peaky Blinders, y'all know who I'm talking about. The main copper who came to the city to find the guns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, he's a perfect example of how love can destroy you.
Yeah. Because at the beginning, he was like real honorable and whatnot. At the end,
he was focused on his work.
Banging a stripper, a little pad tilt.
Like, he changed his whole morals because
he let them fight off in the streets.
And like he knew it was bad too. And the other coppers were like, I thought you really came here for a change, but you just like, it's like he really wasn't like everybody else. Like, he was actually he was good at his job. He was doing his job the right way.
He fell in love and heart got broken.
And then he just said, fuck it all. I don't care to, like, what's the point of me doing all this? And it's like, I'll say this a message to all my fellas too. Make sure everything you do is for yourself first and foremost. Mm-hmm. Do not do something for no lady. Like, yeah, do stuff for her, but like you as a foundational person, first, you got to make sure you solid.
Take care of yourself first, man.
You don't want no heartbreak and then you just doing a 180 on your character. Like, exactly. Bro, all the trust he built with those other cops and everything, that's all destroyed. No one's going to look at you the same. Now you just like us. You go to bottles. You be fucking hoes. It's like, alright, I thought you were better than this.
But this has been another episode of Reporting to HR.
You know what I'm saying?
It's your boy Rose.
It's your boy H from the West, you know, type shit.
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace out.